that
Hi, guys.
is a cinematic beginning. Yes, Terry, we're having just a moment
So
of
yeah,
issues.
Larry, we were having some trouble getting started. One, because we met some really great people where we're at, and it's just really hard to stop talking.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and then also, technical difficulties trying to get everything set up. So if you're with us now, we are so appreciative. And if you came but we weren't ready yet, I'm sorry. I hope
Right.
you'll watch this
We
again
are here
later.
now. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody is good. What do you say, Terry?
Terry said he couldn't stay tonight because he had to put his RV in storage and
Oh,
things
okay.
to do. So that's okay. This was
Oh,
a
that's right. You
spontaneous.
put the bidet and everything in. That's cool.
This was just a spontaneous
Yeah, we
live
just want to
chat.
say hello, and we are here in
Azelle
Azell, Texas.
at this amazing
Oh
Boondockers
yeah, yeah. We'll
welcome.
talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that was yeah. So that's where we're at. North from Waco. Let's see. We did.
We're just outside of Fort Worth.
Yeah, we talked last time we did live. We were in Corpus Christi, right?
Yeah. So we've been to
So we
Waco.
hung out there. We went to San Antonio,
Yeah.
which was not good to us. Really at all, actually, but it was okay. Uh,
Well,
we've had a stressful week.
life on the road has its
Really
issues.
stressful week.
Not always, but
Yeah.
you when it does, it's
So we
stressful.
started overheating on the way to Corpus Christi. Well, or getting warmer, I should say, than the truck normally does. Um, got there fine. You can just click on whatever you want to show. I think you got to undo that one first.
Oh,
There you go.
okay, I gotcha.
Click over here, and then click whichever one you want to show.
I don't know.
So we got there, drove around Corpus Christi the whole time, no problems. Oh yeah, it's great. Must have been a fluke. Uh, took off towards San Antonio. It was not a fluke. So pull over on the side of the road a couple of times. Overheating, stopped at a truck stop. Had to buy coolant. Um, okay, maybe it was low for some reason. And then shortly, I had to stop on the side of the interstate. And the only thing that I could really think to do was pull the thermostat out because I was pretty sure the thermostat was bad. So Melissa and the dog up to the
Honey and
access
I stood
road
on the side of the road.
about 50 yards away.
And surprisingly,
Nobody
must have
stopped.
20 cars
Yeah.
passed, but only one gentleman stopped, and
That's
he was
okay.
very nice. But
So
it
pulled the
was
thermostat
okay.
out. We kept going. It worked. Got us to where we were going, San Antonio. Ordered from there. Ordered a new fan clutch because I called the dealership, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that sounds like the fan clutch." So $500 later on that, we actually picked that up and we picked it up in Waco. Picked that up in Waco, changed that there.
Drove to San Antonio, got it.
No,
Or
San Antonio to Waco. Still kind of wasn't it. Still having problems. Drove.
picked up the sensor in Waco,
Picked up another temperature sensor in Waco.
and then
Blah, blah,
drove
blah, blah. I had to
to
order a
thermostat
and hit Dallas Fort Worth.
Pick that up.
We drove from Waco to Dallas Fort Worth. We're actually up here yesterday to get the thermostat. Drove back to Waco so I could put it in so we could see if that was the issue, combined with the fan clutch today. Of course, I dropped one of the thermostat housing bolts down into the engine block in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, I went inside and I was like, that's it. I can't do this anymore.
But it's okay. We
finally,
powered through and
took a bolt out of the engine compartment. That finally I was able to find one that was off of just a bracket that had multiple attachment points for a fuel filter housing that fit long enough for me to get here. We put that in and everything seems to be fine. Finally.
So, hi, Larry. We are still looking for that unit of the Arctic Wolf, but there is not one to be found. So, we will continue to look for that. Just know that we are, but there is not there's not a dealership anywhere that we've come near that has that specific model that you're looking for. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to read the thing,
Right.
and so we are not going
We're in
west. We've been to
Texarkana.
we've been to Amarillo, but only
Texarkana is on
for the night. But yes, we are going east,
Okay.
and we are going.
That's that way.
Yes, so the first one says.
Well, you didn't put it that way.
I did, but you were rambling about the.
Sorry.
So
Trying to express my feelings.
so anyway, right down the middle of the post office. Well, that should be cool.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. Okay, so New Horizons. I'm so glad you got a laugh. But we laughed so hard the night of the event after I was done being mad.
We've been going back and forth with that one for a little while to whether or not to actually even put that out there because it makes us look kind of goofy, but we're goofy, so that's all right. We did do that though. We were going to go to the show anyway. Who's
our neighbor? Hi.
Let me tell you. So we're gonna like break in the whole timeline thing. We've had a Boondockers Welcome membership for about a year now. Actually, we bought it about 8 or 9 months ago, and I can't remember what it is. I think it's like $49.
I'm having the best time ever.
We've never.
This
used
is
it. So,
the highlight of my trip.
I don't think Sam and Sarah's place is the typical setup for a Boondockers Welcome.
Probably not, but I'm happy. I am so happy.
This is the first time we've ever used it, and this is amazing. Sam and Sarah, number one, we met them when we got here. Basically, they have a small homestead here just outside of Dallas, Fort Worth.
They have baby goats.
They have
chickens.
And they've been working on it for years and years and years, and
amazing couple.
So they have spent a lot of time, effort, hard work, and money in building some sites out here. And not just sites, like these are pull-through gravel sites, full sites with full hookups. Mind you, 50 amp service, 30 amp service, water, sewer.
Which I just don't think is heard of in Boondockers Welcome.
No, and their donation level, basically the way Boondockers Welcome works is there's different classes you search for it. You can have some hookups or no hookups. Usually it's like a 15 amp plug or something like that. Maybe a dump station and water availability. And then they may ask for donations for those hookups or not. But let me tell you, Sam and Sarah are very generous, and this place is amazing.
Okay, so
if they would just let us park right here and stay here, we would probably just stay here and ship the kids out if we needed them for anything.
Right.
And the people.
So we've met Jason and Renee, who are on one side to us with their 4 daughters, and they are just the nicest people, and they are doing amazing work with their mission work. And then we have John, who's next door, I hope you come back when we're done, John, so that we can hang out some more. Yeah. We've been enjoying our fire pit.
Yeah, we put out the Blue Sky fire pit, and that kind of drew everybody around. There's 1, 2, 3, there's like 6 or 7 RVs here. And it's really just, it's cool. These guys next to us, they're from Pennsylvania. We stayed when we were, if you go back and look at our Pennsylvania videos as far as Hershey and the Pro Pride video.
We were in Lancaster.
New Holland, KOA, and that's like 20 minutes down the road from where their house is. So, small world. And we've been talking to those guys all afternoon. They're wonderful.
And then John, he's a local.
Yeah.
But he's new to the full-time community.
Yeah. So
and
him and his wife are kind of doing that.
Yeah. And super nice.
We spent, and the reason we were late.
And then we met another YouTube. Well, they haven't posted in a while. They did come out. That's okay.
Okay, so here's the deal with them. And I got to talk to them. Really, they pulled up in a 1960.
I think they focus mostly on their Instagram.
They do, and I'm not going to, until I get their permission to really talk about them or anything. They pulled up in a 1960 Silver Eagle.
Oh, she said absolutely. By the way,
did she?
Yeah.
A Silver Eagle bus, 1960, that's done up. I thought I had a count on the solar panels on the roof, but I got to get in that thing.
Right. And they have 2 little boys that they're traveling with,
so
too.
I really want to see
and they full-time. Yeah. They're from Minnesota.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I did look at some of their Instagram stuff and about me video. So I really want to talk to them and hopefully get a complete runaround of that rig because it's super amazing. But so anyway, we were late because we were walking around the homestead here that was Sarah and Sam and meeting all the goats and and seeing
Luke.
Luke the baby
Luke
goat.
is learning how
He's
to walk on a
walk
leash.
on a leash. He's doing okay. He's had a little bit too much grass. He's got the runs.
Well,
But that's all right.
Right. That's okay.
It's a goat thing.
So,
What else?
and they have silky chickens.
Oh my God, they look like the
They said Dr.
frickin'
Seuss chicken.
things from the Space Monsters from that was on like
Oh, like on Bugs Bunny and stuff.
Bugs
or
Bunny or no, they were like the Muppets.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh my God, they got pom poms for. I was like, what's up with these chickens?
Oh, they're so cool. Oh, and she gave us eggs.
Oh God, she
Fresh
showed up,
eggs.
knocks on the door with like 18 pack of. It's just.
Yep, I can't wait. Can't wait. Okay.
And it's quiet, and it's in the country, and it's
There's
just a beautiful
no
place.
lights except for the moon.
So, in case I forget,
and our
ring.
ring.
A little bit. There's going to be a video up about this place. I've already got permission from them to make one, so look for that. But it's Sam and Sarah's RV Friends in Small Places, I believe. I think that's what it is.
I have to get the
We'll
flyer.
find out for sure.
We'll post it. Don't worry.
If you come through this area, you need to stay here. You need to call them up or hit them up on Boondockers Welcome, and it's worth the fee for Boondockers Welcome and whatever you have to pay to stay here because they are genuinely nice people.
And the drive outside of town.
And it's yeah. We're far enough outside of town that we don't hear anything, but we're not so far that it takes too long to get there. And everybody that we've met here, it's just been amazing.
Oh, it's fabulous. Fabulous.
Amazing. And we lit up our Blue Sky fire pit. And next thing you know, there's 7 or 8 people.
Everybody that was here was out here.
I'm like, oh God, I gotta celebrate. We're just having a good time. So
I've decorated the campsite, so we have like our perfect little party area going on. So it's going to be a great stay.
We're really looking forward to it.
So we don't have any experience with Harvest Host New Horizons, so I don't have anything to compare that to. And plus, this is also our first experience with Boondockers Welcome, because where the area that we've been traveling in lately, there's not really been a lot of options for that.
Right. And yeah, we haven't done the Harvest Host. The thing about that's kind of held me back about Harvest Host, which I'm sure it's great. I mean, everybody says it's wonderful, is that like when you go on their website, if you're not a member, you can't see the locations. Like I've gone on there to look and see, are there enough places around that we would go?
Right. To make it worth your while.
It worth our while, but you can't see
unless we join.
Unless you join, as far as I can tell on the website.
So we have to ask Terry.
So
Terry just joined.
Oh, that's right, he did. We'll have to ask Terry to
let us know what he
thinks about it, because I think it would probably be great. There aren't a lot of Boondockers Welcome places around where we live in North Georgia, but there's a lot of them out here. Now, I picked this one because I was being cheap, number one. And number two, I was like, hey, this is pretty cool, these people. Because I've thought in time that I would like to make a place where they add some sites and for people to come and for this kind of atmosphere and this type of fellowship and friendship. And so that's why we kind of picked up. And this probably, looking at it, will be our best decision ever.
Oh my gosh.
Stay,
amazing.
On the road, because it's just amazing. These people are great. And you know what? But I think that goes for most RVers too. Or a lot of, the majority of them are just all like super, super awesome people. So what we got here?
So,
Cracker Barrel, yeah, a Harvest Host or something that might have least electricity. Yeah, so
our only experience at a Cracker Barrel was not great. So
We're gonna try another one this trip. We tried one last time.
It's always something. Okay, so first we're missing out on Less Junk More Journey because I was looking at their Patreon and they didn't have a lot of things posted. And so the flyer for that meetup came up real quick. And so, not reading everything, I was like, oh, hey, that's happening.
Coyotes.
Oh yeah, I hear them. But I should have read better, but they hadn't really posted anything recently either to provide enough buffer for a year to have passed. So, mistakes happen. Well, so our experience at the Cracker Barrel,
generator ran out of gas.
So
the air
in the middle of the night,
the fan died. It was pouring down rain. There was 2 bars across the street. Cars running up and down the road. They
were having some kind of drag race in the Home Depot parking lot behind us. So Thomas was like, "We've got to go get
walk to
gas."
The gas station and get some gas because that's the kind of guy I am. And pull it up on the boop. There's not a gas station for like 8 miles. And I'm like, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not walking 8 miles to get some gas. So
I'm apprehensive. We've never driven our camper at night. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to go get gas. And we have these lights. We have these motion lights that are around the camper.
Oh, I forgot to turn them off.
And so we're driving down the interstate
in the rain,
and the lights keep popping on. Everybody who's driving past us,
like, man, who's that?
And it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I think that the world is going to come to an end because we're dragging the camper in the dark, and then the lights keep popping on.
They're flashing on. It's like we had our own little disco party.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
And where were we at? Virginia,
North Carolina.
So we stopped at a gas station.
I don't know.
Filled up.
I don't ever want to do that again. Well, and then
then we went.
You
to
don't
Walmart.
know. You don't. Okay, so then we're dragging our 38-foot camper.
Not dragging. That's got tires on.
To a gas station that we don't know, can't really see on the thing. So how are we going to get in and out?
We got in and out.
Well, then we had to drive through that motel parking lot.
Oh, yeah, we should have.
To get out.
So we did fine, and we went to we found a Walmart. It was like 15 minutes down the road, and slept the rest of the night just fine. I told her to make sure she had gas in the generator before we went to sleep, but she didn't. So.
Oh, right, because that's my job, not.
That was my bad. I thought, it's kind of one of those things where you thump it. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of fun.
So New Horizons said that they noticed that you can't see the locations either unless you're.
So I don't like that. I don't want to pay $70.
Right. Because are they going to be in the area in which we're going to be in?
Because right now we're not 100% equipped to. I mean, we can stay overnight, maybe 2 nights somewhere.
We don't have solar.
But we don't have solar, and I'm not as equipped as I want to be for like boondocking and stuff like that on a regular basis. So I need to know what's what. And if I can't look at it, then it's really hard for me to decide where I spend money.
Okay, so New Horizons, you ain't heard nothing yet. We are a bag of mess everywhere we go. So we're learning to share that experience a little bit more with you. Well, one, some of the things that we do are quite embarrassing. And not only...
I don't do it.
Well, our children would think otherwise. They're like, oh my God, you're going to talk about that? Really? So yes, we are going to talk about that. It is cold out here. So yes, we are learning to share those experiences more because it is funny. And
we have a lot of good stories.
And, golly.
And you're going to get those. And it's not been really great over the past 4 or 5 days. I've been really stressed out about the truck and not sleeping because when I get that stuff kind of happens, it's going to be fine, I know, but I kind of stress out about it because I want the answer to the question. I want to know what the outcome is before.
Well, and then here we are. We've met all these amazing people. So we haven't eaten dinner yet, and we've just been consuming our sundowners. So it might get real funny here in a minute. So hi, Paper Bag.
Hey, what's up, Paper
How
Bag?
You doing?
How you doing?
So good. We're glad to know that we're not alone in not having solar, New Horizons, nor paper bag.
Right. So we got a long way to go. Before I'm working on that though.
So yes, Boondock or the place that we are at. Do you want to get your jacket?
No, we're good.
The New Horizons, the place that we are at, has full hookups. So we have sewer, we have 50 amps,
50 amp service,
water. I have already done 2 loads of laundry. Yeah. So
this is Sam and Sarah's RV bases, friends in small places. I think if you search on Boondockers Welcome in Azale, Texas, for them, Sam and Sarah.
Yeah, Sam and Sarah.
Sorry, Sam and Sarah, if you're watching this, I'm horrible with names. Come here because amazing. They're just like normal, great people that want to have people come to their property.
Friends in RV spaces.
Friends in RV
through
spaces.
Boondockers Welcome.
Is that them?
That's where we're at.
Right.
That's how you find them. I'm not sure.
Is that
it probably is them.
Okay, I'm gonna get my jacket.
Okay, you want me to go get it?
Is that you guys?
So paper bag, we're going to possibly be in the Plano area.
Plano, Texas.
In a week or so. I don't know how long you plan on being there. All right, let me go get you a jacket.
Yeah, please. That'd be great.
Okay. Oh, hello, baby dog. Come here. Come here.
It was so crowded, we couldn't do it. We did go to the Alamo and saw as much of that. There's the camper doxy reporting for duty.
Oh, she was lonely.
Oh, and she's probably got a duty.
Well, yeah, but I didn't break her leash.
That's okay. She can sit here. So it was St. Patty's Day, and they had dyed the river. We went down to Riverwalk.
Can you hear us now, Larry?
Did we go away? Can you hear me? Can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? I guess so. How many nights can you stay at a place that's on Boondockers Welcome?
I don't know. We'll be here for 4.
We'll be here for 4, but I think it
depends upon the place.
They'll have different requirements for verification as far as advance notice, and they'll have a maximum how many nights you can stay. We hear you. Perfect. So it depends on the place. And I think here with Sam and Sarah, theirs is listed at 4 nights. But if you read like in the bio, I don't know what I'm doing with this damn stuff.
Well, I couldn't find a jacket. It must be in the
are like open to like letting you stay longer if you need to. What is that? What does it say?
Larry says while I was gone, you were signing.
I wasn't signing. I was like, Larry.
You got to keep an eye on this fellow.
Oh,
I swear.
God.
Oh my gosh.
I can't be let out of the house alone. Oh, you didn't bring my cowboy hat?
What?
No, I guess.
You better bring mine too this time.
Nope. There we go. Am I cute? I'm cute.
Well, at least you're warm.
I am warm.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, you're going to hear us rant about this place for a while because we can't say enough good things. And I hope that all of our experiences are
right.
At
Sam
least half as good.
Sam said he had some good information for us to kind of the insider tips.
Okay, excellent.
On what to look for and stuff like that. I feel like a kid being sent out to like preschool.
Well, you're acting like one too, so it doesn't really matter.
There, see how she treats me.
Oh my God, Mother Teresa.
All right. Yeah. So San Antonio, we got there and they had the river walk dyed green, and there was 1 million people out there. We went to the Alamo to make our last stand, and then they were closed.
I don't think your microphone is working.
Why?
Patricia says that.
Can't hear me?
Says that she could hear me rummaging in the closet for your.
What? Can you hear Thomas? You be quiet for a second. I'm gonna watch the. Hello. Sup? Paper bags. What? Is that old? I think they hear us. So we didn't really. What?
Oh.
You heard what?
And you got the hat on top of your hood too. Oh my God,
What?
You're something. So Larry says that your hood makes you look like a monk. So you need to do some throat singing.
No.
Okay. So we would love to come to the Mayberry meetup. We'll just have to see how that works out with our schedule.
We just gotta look at the schedule with the kids. We couldn't. Oh, you couldn't hear me while she was rummaging through stuff because she was too loud. I got you. Okay.
Oh, well.
Well, you know,
sorry.
Women are.
I'm loud. Can't help it.
Let's put this somewhere.
Okay, so yeah, we'll email you paper bag.
Yep. All right. So yeah, San Antonio was kind of a bust.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't get to tour the Alamo. Well, I mean, we got to walk through the grounds, but we didn't get to go
okay,
to the chapel.
The
Alamo was beautiful.
Right. So the Alamo, you can tour the chapel still, but you have to make reservations online before you go. And I didn't know that. And then they do their last
All right,
entrance at 4:30.
I'm going to recycle. You keep yours on.
Okay.
They said yours was working.
But oh my gosh, the gift shop in there, the people were on top of each other. That was a little much.
It was a little much.
And then it was the day before St. Patrick's Day, and so the San Antonio River Walk. I think that they dyed the river green. It looked like they had dyed that water green, and that was really crowded also. So we didn't really stay too long, and then we found out that that's actually spring break for the kids in Texas. So that makes a lot of sense.
Hello. We'll see if they can hear me now. Can you hear me in the microphone?
So it's probably a good thing you were signing while I was in there.
We were in Waco, Texas. There's so much.
Oh, February.
So we were so surprised by Waco. We were not expecting everything that was there.
I expected a much smaller.
Loud and clear. See?
Right on. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we were kind of expecting, I don't know what we weren't expecting.
I was expecting a smaller community just because San Antonio didn't really seem that big.
So now I hear Thomas. Yay. See, all my great. It was the best performance ever that I gave while she was, it's gone forever. It's lost in the ether. But yeah, Waco was really nice. It was, Magnolia was beautiful.
Magnolia was, I don't really know what I was expecting, but that wasn't it. And I was blown away.
Well, the day before we went to the Dr. Pepper Museum, and I'm like, why is this place so busy? Why is this like you couldn't park anywhere else? Because the silos and the Magnolia Market are right down the street from that as well. And man, we tried to eat at the Magnolia table, and the wait was like 4 hours to get in there.
Okay, so the Magnolia table is only open from 9 to 3, and they serve breakfast and lunch. And if you show up without a reservation, you can expect a 3-hour or more wait.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then to make a reservation, you've got to plan at least 4 days out, and even that is kind of a fluke. So I don't really understand that. I mean, they basically serve biscuits and chicken salad.
Yeah. But it was, everybody.
But
Loved it.
everybody rants about it. But now here's a secret for you, just for being on an inside here.
Insider tip.
So if you go to the Magnolia Silos, if you don't make it to the Magnolia Table, you go to the Magnolia Silos. They've got 12 food trucks there. One of them is the Magnolia Table food truck, and you can get everything that's on the menu at the restaurant, or almost everything. But you can definitely get the chicken salad and
a lot of the
biscuits and
same
everything.
stuff, and you don't have to wait as long.
Yeah, 20 minutes max.
But it was pretty cool. The way everything was designed and laid out, and it was very family friendly and designed for people to for fellowship and for families to be together and to play. And it's like miniature baseball field diamond set up.
It's amazing at how family oriented.
And by the middle of the day, all these families had showed up with these little kids. And
nobody's on their phone, nobody's screen time.
They got
all
like
face to
wiffle
face.
balls, and all of a sudden there's a
Playing.
baseball game that's broken out, and it's like some little girl, it's this tall, she's pitching, and it was a lot of fun. It was.
They have a lawn set up where they like have live music or movie night, all kinds of fun stuff, and of course shopping. Shopping was pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some of it, kind of expensive, but it's Magnolia Market, I guess.
Yeah, I mean you're paying for the
got a name,
Chip and Joanna Gaines.
But they put a lot of work into that place, I'm telling you. And I don't know if Waco grew up because of that solely, or if it just was kind of combined together. I know I watched a documentary one time where they were talking about the reason that they put it there was to give Waco a destination, a tourist destination that
with a positive influence.
Wasn't a negative annotation to it. And it seems to work, because there was cars parked in every field, parking lot for miles around. So I mean,
it's definitely an empire, but it's very Martha Stewart-y also, which
it brought a lot of people in. So that was, it did what it was supposed to do.
So you can purchase everything online at the Magnolia that they sell at the Magnolia Market, but a lot of things that they are posting right now that they are out of stock of, they do have in stock there at the market. So we stood in line for a while to get my friend Mona a hat.
17 and a half hours.
It really wasn't that long.
No, it was like 20 minutes.
Except for in SpongeBob time.
17, it was about 20 minutes. So the line moved very fast. We got her a hat there. But so at this point, we've moved on from Waco to
Fort Worth,
the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we got some stuff to kind of see here. High school friend of Melissa's.
Yeah.
Possibly we might get to see. I want to go to see Stevie Ray Vaughan's grave. It's around here somewhere.
Right, the grassy knoll.
The grassy knoll and the book depository.
Right, we can go to the museum. Maybe you can figure out the mystery.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry, I'm on it. I'll take my GoPro and I'll shoot my paintball gun out the windows.
You can figure out all the logistics.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I'll get you to stand down there and shoot you in the head with a paintball, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, wouldn't you like that?
I use one of the little plastic BB guns.
How about we do it the other way around?
Well, no, see, I've got to be up there to calculate.
I think I'm a much better aim.
Calculate the drift and everything in the Earth's rotation. So do that. I don't know what else we're going to do. I want to go to another hat store and boots and look at some more Western wear.
Oh my gosh. So we didn't even know that this was a thing. We found these boots that were absolutely amazing and soft. They're fish skin boots.
Yeah, they had big scales on them, but they were soft. It was cool.
They come from this giant Amazon fish.
Amazonian fish. Not Amazon like Amazon Prime, but Amazon like jungle. Livingston, Texas.
Two escapees.
Two escapees have become a member of the Dr. Crippy Museum. Was cool. So yeah, escapees. We've kind of looked at that a little bit, but we haven't necessarily.
Okay, that was kind of weird. These people just pulled up and then
in
turned
and
around
out, in and out. Nah, I can't see what's around. We could get attacked by rabid goats here in a minute. I wouldn't even see them coming.
It's okay. Rabid goats would be fun.
Man,
they're so cute.
With beards and.
She has one that his name is Mocha, and he has blue eyes.
Yeah. Cafe. His first name's Cafe.
He's a little stinky, but that's okay. That's what makes him attractive.
Right. I got you, Larry. That's all right. That's funny. Hey, man, that's the kind of place, yeah. I hear you. So we want to check that stuff out. Seemed like there's something else that we wanted to see here.
Oh, I don't know. I have a list, and of course
She's got
it's
a
in the
list
camper.
of stuff, and we need to do a few more videos. We got some campers to review, and this place to actually, I think, enjoy and spend a lot more time talking to.
She sees something.
What do you see?
I don't know. I don't have a light. It's dark. I don't have a light.
I'll stick my stick my weenie on you.
Oh, yeah. I agree. He said it. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed the little honey videos that he's been posting.
This is my baby dog.
She probably has to go potty.
I'm sure she does. This is my baby dog. She's like, what are we doing, Dad? I don't know what we're doing. I got another one to put out. Oh, this is my baby girl. Yes, thank you. Oh, I love it.
No, Larry. I'm sure that there was more than one person involved.
Oh,
in that
it's not
mess.
good.
So
I'll figure it out. I'll let y'all know soon. But we just wanted to hop on here for I know this is really short tonight. And I'm sorry. Please, everybody watching the replay, we are super close. We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers.
We're 9:45
The
now,
last
so
time we looked, please, everybody,
hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends. Hit the subscribe button.
Oh, sleepy.
We would love that.
Subscribe and
like.
Give us a thumbs up because we love you all. We love talking to you, and
we're having so much fun doing this and sharing it with you.
So it's a lot of fun. We just want to bring places like this to the forefront and to the light because these are the things that people need to be doing, and these are the kind of places people need to be going.
Well, and this is America. You need to see it.
You absolutely do. And if you don't go, then you won't meet the people that we met here tonight. And if we didn't come here to this Boondockers
Thanks, Chick. We really appreciate that.
Yes, thank you very much. We wouldn't have met the really, really cool people that we've already met. And you can't get those moments back. So that's what do you?
Okay, Larry, thanks for joining us. And I love James Garner.
James Garner's the best.
Oh, yeah.
Don't blame you.
Yeah.
We're going to go eat, but so we love you guys. Subscribe. Take care of each other.
And make every moment count.
All right. Subscribe. We'll see you next time, guys. Love you.
Love you. Bye.